All right, so who y'all boys got this? We'll be on. Today is December 28th, Saturday. We got a couple games today. It's on the Code podcast trial run. Yes, sir.
You want a clock game?
On the clock game, man. Who y'all got? What y'all best looking like? I got Chargers. I got LA. I think they're gonna beat the Patriots. Patriots playing for a draft pick at this point.
I like your take.
Who you like, Josh?
I like the LA Chargers to win. I think Justin Herbert have a strong enough game to come out, get the job done.
Yeah. Who you like, Wayne?
I like the Los Angeles Chargers.
Los Angeles Chargers it is. What y'all niggas think about the seeding, the playoff seeding so far? What y'all think the Commanders gonna do? What's up with the Commanders?
I think we gonna end up having to play the Eagles first week playoffs if they don't to Dallas, we're gonna have to play them in the playoffs first game.
That's real smoke right there.
Beat them though.
Yeah, that's real smoke.
I like the Wayne take, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. I feel we're gonna end up probably playing Detroit first round. I do think Minnesota is gonna get that first seed. Detroit is gonna bounce to number 2. Green Bay already clinched that 6 seed spot with the win last week. So I think we'll end up seeing Detroit in the first round.
Detroit, that's gonna be a tough game, bro. In Detroit, that's gonna be tough, cuz.
I don't know. I think
they got a lot of injuries though.
I think we match up good against Detroit. They got a lot of injuries on their defense. I think they 12 guys on IR right now. I think we match up good against them.
Yes, sir. Well, fuck all the bullshit, man. Go ahead, Josh. Go ahead.
I mean, I like the Detroit take. I like playing teams who defense isn't a strong point. I feel like as a Commander fan, even though I can't be biased on the podcast, I feel we do better with teams that have per se better offenses than strong defense as their backbone. We struggle with teams like that. Looking at the Buccaneers, looking at Philly playing them twice. Dallas didn't play their best game, but they ended up outdoing us. Just all 5 of our losses this year. I think with teams' defense where they strong suit, we struggle a lot. So I like Detroit in the first round. I think we could stand toe-to-toe with any high-power offense in the NFL as far as putting points on the board. And I think our defense is coming along as the season is getting closer to the end. That they're playing exceptionally well with Frankie Lou on everyone. So I like Detroit in the first round as a win.
Who y'all feel like the MVP? That's what I need to know. Who y'all feel like? I feel like Mahomes MVP. I don't give a fuck. I feel like Mahomes MVP. But realistically, it's Lamar. Who y'all feel like the MVP right now?
I know you ain't looking at me because he already know.
He already know.
Hey, Josh, kick it off.
I'm gonna kick it off. I noticed the first one, so people don't hear a lot of my takes. I was saying Josh Allen, but Lamar Jackson is playing phenomenal. I do feel in the past, talking to my boys, my guys on the call, that I feel like outside of QPR, I don't feel like Lamar was hanging with the best of them when it came to passing yards and touchdowns. I know it's QPR. QPR always been top tier, but as far as passing yards and touchdowns over the years, with his 2 MVP wins, it wasn't enough for me. But the way he's playing now is phenomenal. I wouldn't be mad if Lamar Jackson got it. I do think we got a sneaky one with Joe Burrow. If he can clinch the playoffs, I think that gives more to the story for most valuable player in your team. Throwing for over 250 yards in his last, I want to say 7 games and 3 touchdowns. If they are able to clinch and it's a regular season award, my hat's off. I would give it to Joe Burrow, even though Lamar's playing phenomenal, but with his talent that he has per se on his team.
Man, we've been arguing for like 2 months. How the hell you go from Josh Allen to Joe Burrow as soon as you go on the podcast, bro? You was a Josh Allen fan, fam. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that shit.
I am a Josh Allen fan. He's playing well. I'm not mad if he get it. I do think it's well deserved. Even though Lamar, he has 2. But you know how they do with the awards when guys get it and have it too many times, they look for someone else. We see it all the time. So would I be surprised if Josh Allen got it? No. But I do feel like it's Lamar award, but I like to see Josh Allen win one. I think he's done enough, clinching division 5 years, 5 years in a row, playing phenomenal ball last year, having to win out. I think it's rightfully certain that he should get one MVP. It's not bad to see Josh Allen with one, Mahomes with two, Lamar with two, and I feel like he's in the conversation outside of Mahomes with the top 4 quarterbacks in the NFL. So him having MVP, I don't think it's a steal because I think he's been playing well enough over his career where if you put all his years together, even though it's a yearly award, seeing that on his resume wouldn't be a shocker or to look back on and be like he was a bum or anything like that. So,
bro, Josh Allen, fuck all that. He getting a sympathy MVP, bro. That's like I respect him, bro. He's a good player, bro. But we can't just be giving this nigga MVP because 2 other niggas got MVPs and he don't, and he be playing okay and shit. Like, nah, bro. If that's the case, Saquon should get it. Tyreek Hill should get it. Fucking there's a couple people that should get it. You can give MVP to Nick Bosa one year if you do all that. You know what I'm saying? It's a sympathy award for him this year, bro. I mean, he playing good ball. I mean, niggas want to give him the MVP off the strength to keep him in competition with the rest of the niggas. But he ain't that, brother.
Just go that, man. Like I always tell you, 4,000 yards, 40 total touchdowns. We get that year after year. Remarkable, top tier play. So, what's your take, Wayne?
I think you could make the argument for Josh Allen, but me personally, I think it's Lamar's MVP to lose. Even though that team got 5 losses, I mean, he's played great pretty much every game this season. They started out 0-2, lost to the Chiefs by what?
Lamar, they lost by 1 point. No, I forgot.
I'm talking about with the toe tap at the end of the game, they lost by a toe, and then you know what I'm saying. They beat Joe Burrow, who's in the MVP conversation. They swept the Bengals twice. They beat Josh Allen, and they done played the most playoff teams. So I think they the more war tested, and Lamar Jackson, he has the stats against all those teams that we're talking about that's in the playoffs and guys who are considered MVP caliber players outside of Mahomes. That's the only out of the big 4. That's the only quarterback he lost to this year.
To add to Josh Allen conversation, I always say he beat 2 number 1 seeds at the moment, which were Kansas City Chiefs, who clinched the AFC, and then you got the Detroit Lions, who at the moment is the number 1 seed. So for him to have them 2 wins on his resume, I think that gives more fight to his argument to go win it.
I mean, if you look at it that way, I mean, he's what 2-3 against playoff teams, but you can make the argument that Lamar Jackson is what like 6-3 against playoff teams. So
not counting that Lamar's stats better too,
and he's doing it he has better yards with less pass attempts, so he's more efficient. So I mean, if you want to argue Josh Allen, that's cool, but I think the argument from this year compared to last year, how people trying to make it seem like Josh Allen lost the MVP last year. He wasn't even in top 4 voting for the MVP race last year. He came in 5th with 1 vote. So it's not as though he was just this phenomenal guy last year compared to how Lamar Jackson is playing this year. So I would say look at it like this. This is Josh Allen's best year. Out of all the years that he done played, whether he put up 40 touchdowns or not, this is his best year, his most efficient year. And Lamar's year this year is topping his best year. So it's hard to make the argument that he's really the MVP. Plus the level of competition that they done play. They got the 21st hardest schedule in the league. So I mean, they got one of the easiest schedules in the NFL. So I don't know, but I would go with Lamar Jackson.
What's your take, Mo?
I mean, Pat Mahomes. you know how coming. Pat Mahomes, bro. I'm sorry, nigga. 15-1 record. Everybody hurt. I mean, I know the stats ain't there this year, but he been doing it with damn near a rookie wide receiver again, just like he had last year with Rasheed Rice. So you doing it with a rookie wide receiver and Xavier Worthy, no Pacheco, no Hollywood. Hollywood just came back last week. You just got D-Hop, week 9. So you bring back Kareem Hunt from 2018 and an old Travis Kelce who dating a pop star who ain't even, I don't even think nigga take football serious, be real with you. So it's really Pat Mahomes, Andy Reid, and Chiefs defense that's really made these niggas 15-1. So you talk about most valuable player, it's Mahomes. Now you talking about who is balling and who is showing out more this year. I mean, Lamar Jackson, but it's between them two for me. I feel like I said before, Josh Allen getting a sympathy award. He gave almost like I feel bad for you. It's almost like a I don't know. I can't really describe. It's almost he's just getting a sympathy award, man. He a good player.
Yeah, it's like, all right, Josh Allen, he playing good enough, even though Lamar won two of them already. Let's give Josh Allen one just so he can say he got one type of thing. Like,
because the thing about it is like this: Mahomes got three Super Bowls, three Super Bowl MVPs, two MVP, two regular season MVPs.
That's crazy.
Mahomes got, I mean, not Mahomes. Lamar got 2 MVPs. Joe Burrow got a Super Bowl appearance, what Josh Allen got. So they're trying to get a nigga something to keep him in the mix because it's good for the future of the league. But it's sympathy, bro. I'm just calling it what it is. If anything, like I said before, it shouldn't be a quarterback award. I really think Tyreek Hill should be MVP last year. To keep it real, he was wilding. This year, you could say Saquon should be in the front runner. He just had one game that was just a tough game, and that's fucked up. They just automatically took the nigga name out after that. But I fuck with Josh Allen, but I don't think he's gonna get that award this year. I think these last 2 weeks gonna matter. And I think he's gonna fold against the Jets. That's my opinion.
Okay, since we're on that topic with Saquon Barkley, let me ask you this, because I feel Jamar Chase is having a phenomenal year. I mean, Triple Crown Award, as Wayne says. I think the 2,100 rushing yards that Saquon is chasing, Eric Dickerson did it in 16 games. I think they should change the parameters as far as rushing yard all-time rusher. With that 17th game, I don't think it's fair to say you played better than Eric Dickerson back in the day when you only played 16 games. So if we just going off
that ain't fair to
16 games, I like Jamar Chase outside of Saquon for an MVP if it was me.
That's not fair to Saquon though, bro. And the reason that I say that is because when Eric Dickerson broke the record, he broke it in 16 games, even though OJ Simpson had the record for 14 games. So it's like you can't be mad at somebody that's about to break your record.
Can't be mad.
When you broke the record because you had more games to do it. So it's like it's more of a pride thing for Eric Dickerson. I think if Saquon get it, he definitely needs
like an old hater.
He needs to be in the consideration. But then again, you could make the argument that Saquon is not the most valuable player on the Eagles team because when Jalen Hurts went down against the Commanders last week, he didn't finish the game strong. He had like $160, $150 in the first half. And after that, he slowed down and he didn't change the game or put them in a position to win. So, I mean, if we're going off of just stats alone, I could make the argument for Saquon, but if you put context behind it, we've seen that I ain't gonna say that he didn't rise to the occasion, but he didn't get his team over the hump when Jalen Hurts went down last week.
Yeah, he has a lot more help. I agree with Jalen Hurts and that dual threat. It takes less pressure off Saquon for them holes to open up, like you saying. I 100% agree.
But that's the argument that I was trying to make with you about Lamar Jackson being the MVP. Like we see Derrick Henry having the year that he's having, but before this season, people were saying how he's washed up. He's a 30-year-old back. We don't know what to expect from him, and now you pair him up with Lamar Jackson.
It's like, they cheating.
Yeah, he's having arguably one of the best years of his career in the NFL, and he's at 30 years old.
Which, if you're a GM, I don't see that's like a genius move. I would pair. That's like some shit you doing mad. I would pair Derrick Henry with Lamar any day of the week. You got 2 dynamic runners. What can you do? You can't do nothing for real.
Can't beat that.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all a question. If y'all was a GM.
Hold on, Mar. Let me ask you.
Go ahead. That's cool.
Do you feel the Chiefs gonna win a 4th Super Bowl? Is Pat Mahomes gonna get his 4th Super Bowl?
What I tell you last year? Don't
What's
go
the reason
missing
why?
in
Come
February.
on, talk to me.
Honestly, bro, to keep it real, bro, I try to find years where I be like, we ain't gonna win it, we ain't gonna do it. Like last year, I thought we was gonna win it off the strength of just being a believer, but at the same time, I was just like, the wide receiver shit is too bad. But when we went into Buffalo, not saying we needed to prove anything. I knew we was going to Buffalo and beat them. But we went into Buffalo and competed how we did. That let me know, like, if this the worst it's gonna be, bruh, then anything that's a little bit better than this is over for niggas. It's just what it is. Like Mahomes, like one thing about Pat, bruh, he not only playing the game, bruh, he really chasing this shit. Like he on some LeBron type shit right now. Like you know, LeBron was really going all out trying to catch Jordan, even though he's not gonna do it. But he did a lot in the game where it's like you still can say he better than Jordan because he did so much for the game. I think Mahomes, he understands his legacy, bruh. Like he one of them niggas is like, oh, he probably didn't know he's gonna come in the game and do what he did. But the fact he did it, it's like, oh, I'm gonna chase this shit all I can. So I feel like he not gonna let up. Like he one of them niggas. He don't want nobody. You could have the MVPs. You could have the Twitter conversations, the trending topic conversations. But when January come, he belts the ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. So why I think they're going 3P is because I don't feel like nobody's stopping them. Not like I told Wayne for a minute, like he told me, watch when we get healthy, bro. Watch when Hollywood come back. Watch what all that one score, game winning field goals, game block, all that shit over with now, bro. Niggas getting belt to ass. Now I ain't got to go through Arrowhead too. We already know it's gonna end up Lamar, Josh Allen coming to Arrowhead. I prefer, honestly, I prefer Josh Allen. Not saying because I'm scared to play Lamar. I just don't fuck with Josh Allen. I want to whoop that nigga
that's
ass.
crazy,
I want to
Wayne.
whoop that nigga ass, bro.
You said Lamar getting bounced.
No, I didn't say that. I said I prefer Josh Allen, but I think Lamar, the Ravens are a bad matchup for the Bills, bro. So they're not gonna make it that far. So it's gonna be Mahomes versus Lamar AFC Championship rematch just at Arrowhead, and that's how it's gonna go. We're gonna beat them, because everybody know that got eyes. The Ravens can't do all that shit against us. They gonna get their 1-2 all, but Spaz gonna have something for that shit. And my prediction is Chiefs versus Eagles rematch in the Super Bowl. If not the Eagles, we're gonna play the Lions. And if we play the Lions, people gonna think it's gonna be a good game. We're gonna beat the shut line.
I think
talking now, Wayne. He talking some. I don't know what he's talking right now.
the Chiefs got a really good shot to host the AFC. Well, they of course they're gonna have to host the AFC Championship game. I think the Bills and the Ravens are on the collision course. Like if granted if both of them win their first games in the playoffs, Ravens gonna have to go to Buffalo as long as Buffalo win out these next two games.
You know what's gonna happen.
And then we get to see who's who. I think the MVP race should be based off of who gets to the Super Bowl. I think it's too early to call it unless a guy's just straight up dominating.
But it's a regular season award, so they ain't going. Yeah,
I know, but I'm saying like this year alone, I think like it should be a special because I ain't gonna lie, like we really are witnessing like elite play at the quarterback spot between Mahomes, Lamar, and Joe Burrow and Josh Allen. Like these guys,
even Jaden Daniels
and Jaden Daniels too. I think we got a shot to make it to the NFC Championship game. Honestly,
I 100% agree with Dwayne. I think we put all three phases of the game together. How we've been doing these last couple of weeks since the bye week. We're a pretty hard team to beat. A lot of people say we beat under 0.500 teams, but when you look at those numbers, 40-point games, I think we top 5 in total points on the year in offense. Yep. Not defense, phenomenal. Frankie Louisville, adding Marshawn Lattimore. I think we're a dark horse going to the postseason. If we could clinch with the Falcons this upcoming Sunday, I think we're a dark horse that a lot of teams are sleeping on. They don't know how great the Washington Commanders are and Jaden Daniels. I think we definitely could beat any team in the NFC if we come to play all three phases of the game. Our top three phases versus their top three phases, I think we got the upside. And we can match up with anybody in the NFC. And I think Jaden Daniels had the potential to have a big bang year to make it to a Super Bowl that rookie year, man.
Damn. That'd be lit.
People not really talking about how the Commanders are truly battle tested too, though. I mean, like we played the entire AFC North. We done played playoff teams pretty much all season this year. Even though some games we lost, we're a young team. We competed, and I think towards the end of the season now, like we done found our way to win, and we know how to win now. If that makes sense, like we know our offense got to run through Terry McLaurin.
Yes, sir.
Jaden Daniels, you understand it? Like he's healthy now, so he's able to use his feet, extend plays, and go get the first down when he need to. And our defense is playing great. Like we able to open up our defensive playbook now since we got Marshawn Lattimore. We able to play more man-to-man coverage and send more blitzes and more exotic looks. So I think we really got a shot. If we can get past the Eagles that first round, Eagles or Detroit, everybody else got to watch out. I think it'll more than like NFC Championship game. I like us versus Green Bay.
I like that.
Oh, that's a sleeper too. That was my Super Bowl pick in the NFC before the year with Green Bay. I don't know though. I don't know.
Yeah, not to mention, Eagles only gave up I think 21 points to their opponents. And like, if I'm not per se, like the last 10 games, we put up 36. A lot of people saying Jalen Hurts went down and we got a backup quarterback. Man, who Philly been playing over the last decade? None but backup quarterbacks from the Commanders, and they stood on that. And Kenny Pickett, a first-round pick, I think they defense lost them that game. I mean, we showed out. We were poised. We came back and won the game, man. With all the pieces they had, there's no excuse. AJ Brown had a phenomenal game. He finished with 90+ yards. Saquon Barkley had over 100. I mean, what more can you ask for? Even Devontae Smith had a good game, and their defense had 5 turnovers, and we still over 5 turnovers came out with a victory. So I mean, if we could live through that, we could play anybody.
I agree, but you know it's gonna be more in a hostile environment.
I do feel the Chiefs may get set up by the upset by the Baltimore Ravens, man. I'm being 100% honest.
I mean, yeah, it's about time that the Ravens or the Bills, somebody get them niggas in the playoffs, but I don't think it's 3 p.m. Maybe if this was like next year when niggas like tied, niggas done won 3 Super Bowls straight type shit, probably. But this year, nah.
That Bills versus Chiefs game. I mean, it's granted Josh Allen, he did what he needed to do to get the win. But people, the same way people make excuses for Josh Allen losing to the Texans and the Rams and the Ravens, you gotta get the Chiefs some slack too. I mean, like they was hurt when they played them, and I think the Ravens, beginning of the season, like that, they went up against probably the healthiest Chiefs team this year, and they gave them their best shot compared to Josh Allen. They came down to the wire with most of the Chiefs being hurt. You know what I'm saying? So that styles make matchups. I think the Chiefs a dog walk the Bills in the playoffs. I don't think the Bills defense is good enough for them to make it through that playoff run against teams like Cincinnati, Pittsburgh.
Going at DeMar Hamlin all day.
Like I don't see DeMar Hamlin stopping Derrick Henry or Pacheco in the playoffs. I mean, like I don't know. I don't know, bro. I just don't see it, bro.
Oh, question. Pacheco being back off injury, he has not looked like the same Isaiah Pacheco.
They're not giving them touches. I mean,
they're not giving them touches, and I feel like Kareem Hunt, on his return, has been showing up and showing out. And I think they both are dual threats. It's looking like a Detroit situation over in Kansas City, but Isaiah is not looking like the same Isaiah, and I think Kareem Hunt can carry the same workload. And
that's
I'm
not true.
Sure.
He was on IR, bro, and they trying to bring him back.
Pacheco got a plate in his leg, bro.
Yeah, they trying to work him back. Since the playoffs is coming up, they don't want to overextend him. They want to keep him fresh. So
keep him fresh. You got Kareem Hunt coming in the middle of the year.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt.
I'm saying.
Got the hot hand right now. There's no point of switching up the flow of the offense just to work Pacheco back in when they really don't need to. They already locked up the number 1 seed.
But come playoff time, like I just said a couple minutes ago, it's belts to ass, bro. You gonna see that Pacheco you want to see. Pacheco is even mad that he not getting in the game, but it's like, why risk you having a plate in your leg getting injured when we got a nigga that we just signed in the middle of the year that's toting out here? We gonna just have you check in fresh in the playoffs, him, Hollywood fresh, and we probably get Jalen Watson, our cornerback. He just working out online, so he supposed to be back for the divisional round. And we still got Steven Nelson. Niggas not factoring in the complete form. Niggas factoring in all the shit all the fake shit that was happening during the year, block field goals and shit. Niggas not gonna factor it in when niggas healthy and their playbook open up. And niggas ain't gonna start seeing shit they ain't see all year. You know what I'm saying? That's when niggas be like, hold on, like, you know, it'll happen though. I ain't gonna talk too much about it. I'm gonna enjoy football until January, 12th or 13th or something. It's gonna be a while before you see us again. So
you think y'all gonna play our starters next week?
Hell no. Chris Jones not playing. Travis not playing. That nigga in New York with Taylor Swift. Mahomes damn sure ain't playing. Nah, we ain't playing our starters. Everybody resting. Everybody. It ain't no point.
Because if the Bengals win today, they gonna need y'all to beat the Broncos next week for them to get in.
Mm-hmm. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Trust me. We gonna lose to the Broncos next week. Purposely, just because we don't want them to get in. No, I ain't saying we're gonna lose on purpose, but we not gonna go out there trying to do too much. And be Carson Wentz against that defense, bro. You already know how that shit gonna go. So I got Bengals winning today, and I got Broncos beating us next week, playing against our backups, and Bengals just gonna come down to the last week getting curried. So it's pretty much like we eliminating them without eliminating them. So we pretty much gonna put them out the postseason again.
But I mean, if the Broncos win today, they out.
They out. Yeah.
What happens? So
so they might try to win a day, which I still don't think they could probably beat the Bengals. They might can though, and then just rest their starters against us too next week, and we just watching a backup game. So I mean, we'll see.
And Jamar Chase can go for 200 today.
I can see that happening.
No, I don't know. They got Pat Surtain playing like an all-pro.
And they Denver white cornerback, I forgot his name. He
Riley
back.
Ball. Yeah.
Yeah, he back. So it's gonna be lit. We got 9 minutes left. So, anything you want to get into, Josh, you always got hot takes every damn day. So, what
I
I'm
got a
saying?
couple hot takes in these last 10 minutes, man. First, I want to talk last night game. Seattle versus the Chicago Bears. What you guys think of Caleb Williams' rookie
Oh my
season?
God.
How's he doing? What do you take watching that game? Did you enjoy it? Did you dislike it?
That's the worst game I've seen in NFL history.
I think
One of the worst.
Caleb, it's a few things with Caleb. I think he's doing way too much when all he got to do is just take the simple read. Like he's big play hunting. But then it's not only that, like their offensive line ain't good at all. And you got DJ Moore, you got Keenan Allen, those guys not really doing too much to get open either. I think they probably should have kept Justin Fields and just built around Justin Fields. I mean, Justin Fields had those relationships within that building, and you could clearly see like the guys don't fight for Caleb Williams like how guys fight for Mahomes or guys fight for Josh Allen. And granted, he's a rookie, but it's something about Caleb Williams, like his demeanor that doesn't. I'm not gonna say it doesn't.
He need to drop his nuts, bro.
No,
What about his demeanor you talking about? What about his demeanor?
The nails, the purses, the sitting here at games like this. Like, come on, bro.
On the code, man.
You in
Keep it
Chicago,
100
bro.
for these people out here, man.
Him pouting and stuff like that doesn't help make other players want to lock in and keep fighting for him and the team.
Are you a rookie, nigga? Fuck you think you is, Brady, nigga? You pout like somebody did something to you, nigga. Like, throw the fucking ball, nigga.
Pouting on the side, he might be angry and frustrated, but he not slumped over. Like
he acting like almost like I'm doing everything you're taking, y'all not doing nothing. That's the body language you get from the nigga, bro.
Yeah,
he acting like a fucking beauty pageant ass nigga, bro.
That's how you
drop your nuts, nigga.
Like, on the code. Justin Fields didn't do that shit, and they was way worse in regards to skill, talent on that team, and he never had that type of body language on the sideline. You know what I'm saying?
Agree.
If anybody should be frustrated in Chicago, it should be the fucking receivers. Because he can't throw niggas the ball even when they open. Like, the nigga just, it ain't translating to the NFL. I ain't gonna say he a bust yet, but he looking like one. And it goes to the fact that the Bears drafted him. So, I don't know. Like, Jaden Daniels ain't looking like that. I'm not saying y'all ain't got a better O-line or y'all ain't got better weapons, but I mean, at the end of the day, it come down to the quarterback play, bro. Can you see the field? Can you get the ball off?
That's the perfect example, though. Like, Jaden Daniels, he put confidence in everybody else around the team. Caleb Williams don't do that. Like, he might make a splash play every now and then, but, like, he's not putting the team in a position where, like, people think that they got a chance to win. Mm-hmm. Like, if you watch Caleb Williams, it's almost looking like he basically saying, like, he giving up on the game or giving up on the play.
Like, there's no reason why you should. How much they had? 6 points, 3 points?
It was, the score was 6-3.
Come on, bro. At home, bro. At home, bro. I know y'all ain't playing for no playoffs, but come on, bro.
Hey, if the Steelers don't sign Justin Fields, do not be surprised if you get that phone call to come back to Chicago.
Oh, I don't know. They gotta sell a team, bro. The owner it's fucked up from the top to the bottom.
I wouldn't see that.
I think they gave up on him, bro.
I don't know. That'll be a crazy headline, but then I don't know, that puts a stain on that organization too. It's like,
for Justin Fields, why would you want to go back?
Yeah, like they already didn't believe in you. They traded you away, and now they're gonna have to give you a contract because he only signed with the Steelers for 1 year.
Yeah, that money talk. I mean, it might be a stain, but if they talking the right price, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, DeAndre Swift, and that offense and that defense, that young defense.
Keenan Allen gone up this year, brother.
Okay.
He ain't coming back.
All right. Yeah. So with this about these last 5 minutes, I want to talk over and unders. What you guys thinking today, man? What do you guys think about the Arizona-LA game? Is a division game. James Conner is questionable. LA. They say he is playing. Does he hit his over? Does he hit his under? What are you guys thinking?
I can't. I don't watch too much James Conner.
Puka Nacua.
It's tough to say. I mean, the Rams, they playing for they seeding in the playoffs, and then the Arizona Cardinals, they're not playing for nothing, but it's a divisional game. They don't want to just not compete, in my opinion. I know they're playing for a draft pick, but guys on that team playing for their jobs too. So it's hard to say, but if I had to bet money on that game, I'm gonna go with the Rams money line.
Do you think the head
Facts.
coach of the Arizona Cardinals job is at stake? Do you think he comes out and play everybody
Yes.
for 4 quarters? Is he in to
Yes.
get a win? I mean, draft position. I don't think they could do any much moving. They're 7-8, if I'm not mistaken. So win or loss doesn't really hurt their position. Do they go full blast? Trey McBride, Marvin Harrison Jr. had a rough year. He had 2 good games. I mean, can they pull the upset?
No.
And it's possible because them division games
No.
either way, but I
don't see it happening. Rams playing for something, Arizona just playing to play.
That's how I'm looking at it too. I think Arizona, they don't got nothing to play for, and the Rams, they will be playing for their playoff seeding, so they're not trying to lose this game to them. I feel like Arizona, they already checked out for the rest of the year. They got nothing to play for.
All right, let's talk Broncos and Bengals. I mean, looking at it right now,
355. I mean, run it.
Receiving prompts. They got Jamar Chase. They got him over 90.5. What you guys thinking?
I got him getting 100 plus. 100 plus, yes.
100
plus. I
mean,
Broncos got good defense, good corners. Patrick Surtain, the white corner, keep forgetting his name. I just call him white corner all day. But Jamar Chase, bro. I mean, come on, bro. These niggas going all out. These niggas trying to get in there. So I got him going 100 plus.
They got him over 7.5 receptions. You take that, or you do an alternate. What you telling them people out there?
Take it. 7 is he can get 7 in the first half.
Okay. I like it. How about Joe Burrow? Does he have another 3-touchdown game at 250, or is this gonna be a fight?
It's gonna be a fight, but I got him throwing for at least 300 yards, 2 touchdowns.
I mean, this is the Broncos defense. Is it gonna be a tough game for them to get 3 tubs? They're gonna have Pat following my boy Chase.
I won't bet 3 tubs. I won't bet that.
You got 3.
I got 2 tubs. I won't bet 3.
Okay. And then the last game we got on it, which we talked about earlier, is Chargers and Patriots. I think that's a shit show. If I'm just saying,
I'm about to say that
too. Justin Herbert looks horrible in his offense. He's not in talks. He's not on pace for not even 4,000 yards. Rushing.
I think niggas gave Harbaugh too much credit.
That's a testament to Lamar Jackson, because Lamar Jackson had that same offensive coordinator and he won MVP in that same scheme.
Respect the Harbaugh, man, but they giving that nigga too much credit, man. That nigga ain't changed shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I got Chargers money line.
It's over. 225 is over.
No, they're gonna be playing up in New England. The
No.
weather will play a difference for them LA boys out there. So we will see. But I think they
bet Chargers money line.
I think they get the win, but it ain't gonna be because they just gonna be passing the ball all across the yard. Like, nah, that ain't happening today.
All right, so from talking with y'all got LA Chargers, y'all got the Broncos, and y'all got LA.
Yes, sir. All money lines.
All money lines with Jamar Chase hitting both his overs and receptions and receiving yards.
Yes. And before we go, man, Colorado last game, everybody playing on the same team together today. Definitely take that money line. Definitely take Miami Hurricanes Cam Ward money line. Make a 5-leg parlay and get some money today, man.
I like it. Pause.
But yeah, any more takes, man? We got a minute left.
Man. Closing remark.
What's our Super Bowl picks? We'll go all the way. Fuck it. What's our Super Bowl picks go all the way? It's 2 teams.
Commanders Chiefs.
What you think, Wayne?
Well, Commanders Baltimore.
Commanders Baltimore. Back of the Beltway.
Dang. Battle of the Beltway. I say Chiefs. I say Chief Commanders, Mo. Fuck it, Mo. Come on, now. Chief Commanders. See y'all boys in February. Josh, don't go missing.
I won't. I got you.
Only Josh is going to miss it, Josh Allen.
I got to wrap this shit up, man. OnnaCode.